So, here in America, the next two episodes shown of Metal Hurlant Chronicles, starting off with Master of Destiny, starring Joe Flanigan and Kelly Brook. Joe Flanigan was in Stargate Atlantis, and Kelly Brook is a British model. So Joe Flanigan plays a Han Solo type who is on an illegal mission to defeat these space creatures, and his partner is killed. But in his dying breath, his partner says, I knew I was going to die because I went to this planet of turtle people, half turtle, half men, that can predict the death of any human. So he decides to go to this planet and figure out when he is going to die. On the way there, he stops by the bar to collect his money, and they play the theme song for the original heavy metal movie, the American version, which I thought was a good little insert and pretty cool. He heads towards the planet some more, is attacked by cannibal hijackers, which I assume is a Firefly reference. And he eventually gets there, finds out he's going to die in 6 days. A woman who will shortly be here, she's going to die in 6 days. And 3 hitmen following her are going to die in the next 45 seconds. Only people that are going to come to that planet to ask when they are going to die will actually be in their book of death. Because it makes sense. There's no reason for them to know the deaths of random people. They know the deaths of people that want to know. Because there's no reason to keep them other records. So they tell the girl what's going on. And they say, you and him are both going to die in 6 years on the same day, at the same time, in the same place. So they decide, let's team up. They live together, become a couple, and I'm not going to ruin the ending. It actually ends up being pretty interesting. The ending little narration by one of the turtle sapiens is actually pretty interesting, and ends up being a pretty decent episode. Joe Flanigan does a decent job. Kelly Brook doesn't get to talk a lot, but she's a model, so standing around and looking good is kind of her thing. And she does a great job at looking good. So, yeah, decent episode. I kind of enjoyed that one. Next episode was Whiskey in a Jar. This one starred Michael Biehn, who was Kyle Reese in Terminator, and James Marsters, who was Spike in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It is about a doctor during the Wild West that could cure all wounds. And soon the sheriff learns that this means trouble for the town, because anybody who is in trouble, if you break a law, get shot, not big deal, I can't die. So you can do whatever the fuck you want, be a horrible person. You can hold up card games, and the town falls into disrepair, falls into the depths of horribleness, and the sheriff makes a drastic decision to solve this problem. I'm not going to go into what that was. I'm not going to finish the plot for you, but yeah, definitely worth a watch. The ending is kind of weird and not fully fleshed out of why it works the way it works, but overall, it's decent enough that it fits really well with the other story. So I can see why we showed these out of order. So if you watch it, definitely watch this after you watch Master of Destiny, because they go well together. Out of place, in their proper place, they don't go as well as they would have if sci-fi hadn't fucked up the order. So, yay for sci-fi for putting these two together. They actually did a right thing. So, thank you for watching, and as always, I shall try to do better next time.